Hello, this is a message for the Aquarius Pisces Collective, and in the pre-shuffle we had two cards that came out already. We have Spear, Heartache over what you no longer have, and then we had Gabble came out, Involvement with the Law. And so you could be feeling a little bit sad right now about something you've lost, especially if it is related to the law in some way, or if you felt like it was unjust. I am feeling like there is going to be some kind of retribution or balance restored. We also have Caterpillar here. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. And so if you have experienced some kind of loss here, you've been feeling really devastated over whatever it is that you don't have anymore, Spirit is saying that you can anticipate a change coming in the near future, okay? Anything else? Thank you. Okay, so we have, oh, interesting. We have the Vulture came out, but on the other side of that card was this Turkey card. And so there's these two, I want to say like ugly, but I want to steer away from that word. So unappealing birds here. We have someone is behaving stupid, and then we have depression, anxiety, and worry that someone is against you. So I guess it is kind of an ugly energy. Wow. What are you up against right now, Aquarius Pisces? Is there some kind of conflict that you're going through with ugly energy being thrown back and forth? Maybe somebody's trying to cast this lighting onto you as well, saying that you're acting paranoid, and that's why you're feeling like someone is behaving stupid. We also have a misunderstanding here. So yeah, I'm feeling like there's some of this illusion being cast back and forth. And then with Pineapple, I do feel like there is relief coming in. It says reconciliation here. So let's get some clarifying energy. Clarifying the misunderstanding here, clarifying the wall energy. We're just going to move our way back. So clarifying the Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Okay, so we have financial flow, and it did come out in the reverse position. So this could be a financial matter, some kind of financial stability, a home, a job. We also have new location here. So this could be asking you to move to a new location to be able to make a change. So it could be that you're being divinely guided in this loss, whatever it is, to be relocated to a place that is better suited for you. Because with this new location card too, it's kind of hard to see with the lighting, but she does have a body of water behind her. And the download that I received right before this message was the abundance of water that I have to consume before, during, and after a reading to be able to deliver these psychic messages to the best of my ability. Something about the psychic energy being related to your physical vessel or your physical environment, and being able to perform better in some locations over others. And so it could be that if you're feeling called to relocate somewhere else, it could be to awaken or amplify certain gifts, spiritual gifts and abilities that you may have, and aid in your spiritual transformation, because there are all of these butterflies here. Okay, can you clarify involvement with the law, please? Clarifying involvement with the law. We have happily ever after. So whatever it is that you are facing, the legal matter or the imbalance or injustice that you've experienced in your life, I am seeing that there is going to be a happy outcome. That's why this caterpillar is here. The caterpillar is the transitionary or unpleasant phase where you may believe that this is all that there ever is, or all that there ever will be, but there is this transformation that takes place in this new location. So if you are experiencing depression, worry, and because we have feeling safe in reverse over here, if others around you or certain thoughts that you're having are being shifty, or it says behaving stupid here, Spirit's saying don't allow your anxieties to get the best of you, because this energy or this environment that you're in is not going to last forever. This change is going to lead to something new. Okay, so clarifying these ugly birds, okay? Can I get a clarifying energy for these birds here, the vulture and the turkey? These cards are really big. Clarifying the vulture and the turkey. Thank you. Okay, so you got the personal choice card. It came out with the mountain, and it also came out with ram. Perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. How interesting that it came out with the mountain, and it said, with patience, you can reach your mountaintop. And I just love that. You might be feeling called to relocate to a body of water or a mountain. Okay, a place with a lot of mountains, trees. There's a big body of water right here too, so it's just kind of like what I was saying about relocating to a place with more of that flow, that energetic bond that I think that your body is needing. I hope I'm making sense. I almost didn't come to deliver this message because I was just not feeling good, but I want to stay as consistent as I can, and I was like, it'll just take a few minutes of my time. And it doesn't always have to be perfect. It doesn't always have to be our best. If we do our best to persevere and to just show up. Because it does look like maybe some of you are going through a little bit of stress right now. It looks like with this misunderstanding card, I'm just kind of feeling like you're feeling like the situation's going to last forever. You're feeling like if you're not able to feel safe, if you're not able to feel abundant, if you're not able to feel financially independent right now. We have the Six of Airs in reverse. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling like this is going to last forever, and it's a huge misunderstanding. It's not the way it is. There is a happily ever after coming. Right there. Okay, so persevere a little bit longer. Can you tell me something about this misunderstanding, please? Okay. That's stress. And this may be nightmares too, because I had a nightmare last night and I'm not really ready to share it just yet, but it was really upsetting to me. And it honestly, I pulled a couple cards about it right before this, and it felt like it was kind of like an attack on my sleep state. And I don't normally give into that kind of, I don't know, narrative. But there's something about protecting your sleep, protecting the area that you sleep, saying some extra prayers, okay, doing what works for you. Because I feel like there's some kind of manipulation energy, and it doesn't have to be a person, right? And that's the thing. It's almost never even a person that's doing this to you. It's an energy that, for whatever reason, it's wanting to mess with that state of being, that feeling safe. Okay, when I stopped shuffling, we had the Page of Water on the bottom, and again, it's just like so much water energy, and I'm feeling like dream state, that psychic energy from the state of when you're sleeping is being affected. We have consequences here, some kind of psychic attack, honestly. Look at that. She's like a psychic spider luring in the fly here. It says consequences, number 11. And then there's that scale that's needing to be balanced with the sword of truth above her. And then we got Mother Earth here on the other side of the deck with all that water. And the fish jumping out of the water. I hope you guys can see. I feel like this is talking about cycle completion leading into a new beginning, and just a whole bunch of harmony, a bunch of balance. I hope I'm making sense. I'm feeling very much like I'm struggling here, but I guess it's because, partially because I didn't expect this kind of message to come out with the cards that I grabbed, and I don't know what I was expecting, but I mean, it was like a heaviness right off the bat, and I really thought that it was going to be a lighter message, I guess, but honestly it is, because we have this happily ever after, and I don't know how much better it can get, because even though we have the consequences card here, I'm feeling like there could be certain cycles that are being wrapped up, right? And part of it is you taking on karmic cycles, misunderstanding your role. Excuse me, misunderstanding your role in the situation and not knowing, like, oh, well, I can free this person of this and that, but then you notice that they're falling right back into certain patterns, and you inadvertently, I don't know, you kind of take on some of their sorrow, right, over the loss of the situation, or seeing them have to play certain things on repeat, and it's just certain energetic ties with the spider web here that I'm feeling like Spirit is not wanting for you to get involved right now. Don't get involved in other people's drama. Don't get involved in other people's chaos. Don't get involved in other people's financial issues here with financial flow. And that's going to help kind of preserve you so that you can keep persevering through this issue that you're having, because again it says with patience you can reach your mountaintop, and then the mountain came out right behind it, so it was kind of like certain situations that are playing out right now, even though they seem stupid, even though they're causing you a lot of worry and grief, I feel like they're spiritually inclined is what I'm hearing, spiritually attached to some of these things, that they're not random, and that if you look closely, because I'm kind of noticing with this ram, his eyes are kind of like peering, I don't know, I don't think you guys can see very well, but he's kind of like gleaming, I don't know, scheming. He's got like this look like, I don't trust you, buddy, and it's like this energy of looking for the pattern. He looks suspicious. I don't know how else to explain it, but like, not like he's suspicious, but like the situation's suspicious. Like this energy seems far too familiar. It's happening too often. Maybe there's a synchronicity you're seeing, like sometimes I'll give these readings, right? And there'll be certain cards that don't make a whole lot of sense, and I'll accidentally skip over it, or it'll bother me like after I edit the video and I'm like, what is that symbol there? And then I'll see it in another reading somewhere, or like it leads me to a piece of information that I needed to hear from someone else. But in order for me to believe that information and to know that it came directly from Spirit, I had to have that confirmation that I had seen a couple hours earlier. And so there could be like kind of that energy here too, where you're constantly looking for that confirmation because of this energetic, I don't know, this karmic cycle that kind of like follows you around with your connections, with your interactions, with the things that you experience. Advice for the Aquarius and Pisces collective, thank you. So we have coordinated, great match. And she's looking kind of ladybuggish with her polka dots. So I feel like good luck could be coming in with these changes. So you might be seeing, I'm hearing opportunities and synchronicities that feel lucky or serendipitous in nature. So look out for that. Any closing advice? Coordinated, great match. I feel like there's something else there too. Maybe it has to do with this hat that she's holding too. Veiling your crown, because she has her hand on her head as well, holding that giant hat. Maybe grounding your energy, doing some crystal work, because she's sitting on a stone. We also have nurturing, fulfilling needs here, and she's playing with a kitten. So this could be talking about finding ways to put nurturing energy into something you love. Like here, the example is a kitten. It could be a plant, a house plant. It could be a child. And then doing meditation and journaling around how you can better show up for yourself in those same nurturing ways is something I'm kind of picking up, like, in seeing how you're able to care for others, making a more conscious effort to apply some of that love towards yourself, because I know it's so easy to overlook that sometimes. I'm also feeling like spending time in giving yourself praise with this measuring tape here. I'm just feeling like measuring up. I'm feeling like there's certain things that you're not giving yourself credit for that you have been measuring up for. Thank you. And we also have relaxed, casual relationship. And so I feel like if you're not getting enough rest, again with that sleeping energy, really focusing on your sleep space, making sure that it's feeling comfortable, clean, secure, safe. A crystal grid might be something that you could set up around your bed as well. What else? Is there anything else I'm picking up on? We got together, happy couple with a great match. When I split the deck, I have exposed and nowhere to hide. And so I feel like there could be some kind of funky, stupid energy around you, to be honest. And Spirit is asking for you to call in angelic help, to call in those protective energies, say your prayers, do what makes you feel safe at night, because I do feel like something is kind of messing with your sleep state, to be honest. Yeah, because we also have this card here. It says dramatic, high maintenance. You might feel like it's a lot of extra effort. You might feel like if you're tired, you got off work late, you might be like, oh, I'm just going to skip this and that. But Spirit's saying, don't skip it, okay? You're going to be happy that you took the extra effort and that time to take the protective measures, because with this pillow here, I'm just feeling like you might even want to put something in your pillow that helps you detour some of these nightmares, okay? Anything else? Any closing advice for the Aquarius Pisces? Okay, we also have Seahorse came out. It says family matters. And again, we have the water issues. And so this could be a family member that's messing with your sleep state, honestly. Look at it. It says that. Take care. Enemies are working against you. I told you. Anything else we need to know about the situation before we go, Spirit? The most difficult part of a situation is over with the rainbow. And again, that rainbow was showing up in the happily ever after card, wherever it is. So, there's rainbows there too, and a unicorn. Blessings coming in. So it says psychic ability, trust your intuition. So if you feel like something funky is going on, it's a family member that's sending you this evil eye, this weird energy in your sleep state. That would explain some of the weird energy, right, that I picked up on. And because it's not always like you feel like you don't have anything that anyone would be sending you some kind of jealousy or weird energy towards, but it could be something as simple as you being happy in your relationship. It could be something as simple as the fact that you had the audacity to survive when they tried to, take you out when you were at your lowest point. So people are weird. Don't forget about this ugly bird energy, like this vulture energy, this someone behaving stupidly. This is energy of people acting ugly, picking off of something that's already in a decomposing state, right? But Spirit isn't wanting for you to spend any time worrying and having anxiety over this, because there is a favorable outcome coming for you here. Candle, you will be shown the way. So I spread out your cards a little bit so that you could see them a bit better. And in recognizing this family matter issue, especially if the law is involved in some way, with Page of Water in reverse, that's usually an indication that somebody is not remorseful. Somebody is not apologetic for something that they've done. And a download that I received in an automatic writing this morning was that some people come to this earth as kind of, I don't know what to call them, a karmic tool of the divine, where they come in and kind of test, for lack of a better word, unknowingly to themselves, test the interaction, and it's the angels that are watching, the divine that's watching to determine what kind of consequences come, towards the two people involved or the several people involved as a result. And with this Sphere card here, it reminded me that Spirit had been telling me that Pluto, Neptune, and Saturn placed in the 8th to 12th house was significant for an indication of this. And it's just kind of that energy of when somebody wrongs you seemingly out of nowhere, it has a lot to do with certain karmic cycles and ties needing to be healed. And if they're not willing or ready, if they want to, with this behaving stupid card here, and the caterpillar energy here, some people just aren't ready to transform. Some people aren't ready to release certain ties. And it can be really painful, especially if it is a family member or somebody that you feel that you had baited you in some way. If you had walked into a situation where you wanted to be able to trust an interaction and you walked away feeling scammed or jaded or betrayed in any way, a lot of that has to do with your spiritual purpose and how that's playing into this situation. And because I feel like with this 9 of air energy, there is just a whole lot of insecurity and fear around this situation, with feeling safe coming up in reverse and financial flow in reverse. I just wasn't feeling right about saying, oh, all of this is happening for, your transformation. You're going to end up in this new great location and everything's great. If you keep going, you have the ability to overcome all your mountains. But honestly, it's what's coming up. It's quite literally in your cards. There's like mountains in the background here, and it's in the happily ever after card, like they're off in the distance. So before we go, I just want to get a clarifier for this financial flow in reverse. So can you tell us anything else about this financial flow in reverse? Because I feel like I might have accidentally skipped over that energy a little bit. Financial flow in reverse. Okay, so we have the universe came out, and then we also have the 2 of Earth card, and that's again a butterfly. And so if you're feeling like you're not able to transform, if you're feeling like you're not capable of handling this situation, God is going to show up to be able to deliver the rest of whatever you're not able to bring in. If it's finances, your meals and your needs are going to be met, because we have right here, it says fulfilling needs, fulfilled needs. Your needs are always going to be met, even in the most difficult and trying times. And there's something about building strength, building perseverance, building, I heard fortitude. I hope that fits. It says 10 of fire, putting down your burdens. And so please try your best not to lose sleep at night. Again, we have the Queen of Water, so just so much water, so much psychic energy, dream state energy. This could also be a dream that you've been receiving that helps you to persevere, because you know that something was promised to you, and when you look around at your environment, it doesn't seem to be matching up. Page of Water in reverse. I was feeling heavy again, like I was saying, like resentment, lack of forgiveness, not being able to have compassion or empathy, maybe on both sides of the relationship or both sides of the conflict. But if you notice in the background of this Queen of Water, there is like this dolphin off in the distance. And so, what can you tell me about that dolphin here? What am I missing about this dolphin? Ooh. Okay, so the 7 of Swords is what came out. So they're lurking. They're watching you, honestly. I feel like I am feeling an intrusive energy. Whoa, an intrusive energy here, 7 of Earth in reverse. Maybe they took something from you, but with this double 7 energy here, yeah, I just split the deck and saw the moon here. And then 4 of Swords during your sleep. Hold on a second. With this 7 energy here, usually when I see 7-7 or 7-7-7, it has an indication that God is in control of this, even though it's an unpleasant lesson or cycle for us to overcome. Look it. There's the third 7 right there. The 7 of water just flipped out. Look at the bottom of the deck. This is a situation that God is in control of. I'll see 7-7-7 when something terrible happens, like my husband and I separate, or we lose our house and become homeless, and our family steals everything we have. And I'm like, Spirit, why is this happening? And they're like, 7-7-7. And I'm like, stop saying that. Because you think like 7-7-7 is like jackpot, great things are happening, lucky days, right? With this ladybug here. But the happily ever after never came in. But with 7-7-7 showing up repeatedly, and all of the synchronicities showing up to reinforce or to, you know, show me that I'm not alone in this, that there is magic around me, that magic does exist, and that all of it is happening so that we can be relocated to our happily ever after, to the place where we can grow the most, right? And I'm really feeling like a lot of you may be in the process of relocating or finding your paradise on earth, finding your heaven on earth. And it's not something that's as easily obtainable as we'd like it to be sometimes. And it can create a lot of conflict, and we can gain a lot of enemies along the way. And so there's definitely something being exposed to you right now, having to do with your sleep state, having to do with your dreams, and that maybe that's what is creating this jealousy with this family unit. Sometimes all it takes is for you to have a dream and enough ambition to believe that you're meant for something greater, meant for something beyond what you've known or what you've been shown to date, and that's all it takes for people to have enough envy to turn against you. And so really keep that in mind as certain things are being shown to you, but don't allow your mind to run away with you. Don't allow these burdens to weigh you down, because you're going to need that perseverance. Remember that you're going to be able to overcome every mountain. Sun energy, happy ending. Okay, it's in your cards. I'll see you guys tomorrow.